Good afternoon, everybody. We are in the After Effects program. This program is about the results and the experiences of students after taking the business communication course. Today, we are with Elizabeth, our special guest in the program. Good afternoon, Ellie. How are you?
Hey, hi Leonardo. Fine, thank you. And you?
Fine, thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to tell you about this course. These students take the business communication course in order to get the B2 in the BULATS exam. So today, Ellie is going to tell us about some experiences, fears, and other things she felt during the course in order to know more about the BULATS test. So we're going to start. I'm going to ask you some questions in order to know more. The first question is about what do you enjoy and dislike about the course?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy because I get my B2, so that's kind of exciting. I really enjoy the way the teacher make us learn, because I don't know, she's not always telling you make the homework, you have to make this, and you have to bring this thing, and you're like the responsible of your things, the responsible for your practice. And I really enjoy this because you're like in a class, not in your house with your mom. And about something I dislike, sometimes, well, we are many people in the classroom, so I think with less classmates will be better, because we have better attention in class and a better way to practice. I don't know, speaking. That's kind of one thing I would like more to practice more, because we have a little bit time to practice speaking.
Okay, yes, I know what you said, so it will be better for all the students. Well, the second question is about what do you consider useful for your professional life?
Well, my major is communication, so you have to know how to communicate, how to say what you want to say, no? And to be clear. So companies are always looking for prepared people who know this. And one thing is to know how to communicate in your language, in Spanish, but other thing is to know how to communicate and to give a good message in other language. That's very difficult, so I think this will help me, because I don't know, in my career, in my job, I have to make some reports, I have to talk to people, to be in contact with customers. So if the company requires me to do it in English, this would be very, very useful for me.
Yes, that's a very good advice. Well, what did you find challenging?
Well, first, the challenge was to get a B2, right? But as I said at the beginning, this method, flip classroom, it's challenging, because sometimes you say, oh, I don't have to do it. Well, the teacher is not gonna check if I do it or not. So you can, I don't know, go for the bad way and don't do the homework.
Yes.
So, but this is what defines you, what defines your responsibility, what defines who you are. So first, at the beginning of the course, I was like, oh, well, I don't have to do it. But then I realized that I have to do it, because it's for me, for learn, for my I don't know.
Your performance,
Yeah,
right?
improve my performance.
Yes. Well, what would you like to see included in the syllabus of the course in the future?
I think that the class is fine as I take it, but maybe something like I don't know, more games. Or I remember one day when we did an activity about completing a song. I think more activities as this one would help us to improve our skills, our language skills. So more games like that.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. What do you learn beyond the academics?
Well, I learned that the only responsible of your results is you, because there are no other people responsible for your acts, you know? You are like a person that if you are responsible, you are going to get your results, and if you are a bit too in this moment, it's because of your effort, not because the effort of other people or because someone else was like, you have to do this and you have to do this, you know?
Yes.
So for my personal life, it's to be patient, to be responsible, and to be like positive. Always thinking about that I know this, I know how to do it, and I'm gonna do it well.
Yes. Well, how your perception of English language is difficult from the one you had at the beginning of the course?
At the beginning of the course, I remember I thought that I already know English. You know, when I was in the first day of class, I was like, I don't know why we are having this class. But as we were more having more classes, I was like, okay, I don't know anything about English. I have to learn very much because it's no more just English for basic. You know, it's you have to grow up and to know more about the language, more vocabulary, because you are now a professional. You're not just a person who knows English.
Yes. Well, Eli, everybody knows about the perception of Mrs. Elizabeth in the at Tech. So, what do you think? Do you think you are agree with what the student says about her?
Well, I think Miss Elizabeth is kind of special teacher. I've never had a teacher like her, like she, because she's like, I don't know, you can love her, but other way you can even hate her, you know, because she's like, yeah, you're good, but what? Everybody's good. She's always looking for effort, for you to grow, and she's not gonna say, okay, well, yeah, it's fine. She's always going to say why you are not fine or why you are fine, you know. She's a very good teacher, I think, and my perception is that students who say, oh no, it's very hard and it's I don't know, it's very bad or very mean, it's because they are not capable of accept a good critic, you know.
Yes.
So I think she's a very, very good teacher at Tech.
Well, thank you very much, Eli. That's a pleasure to have to be here in our program. So that's the end of the program. Thank you very much, and we will see you next program. See you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.